Hello everybody, and welcome to the first in a 5-part series all about growing your creative confidence. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think is really important, which is reintroducing yourself to your inner child. To reconnect with my inner child, I went out to the park and did this exercise we are calling a Nature Doodle. It's a wonderful practice in improvisation and exploration. I got to walk around the park and just enjoy all of the beautiful things, as well as come out with just something that I think was a wonderful exercise in creativity. The first thing I want to talk to you about is letting go of our adult expectations. In our society, I feel like we're really pressured to create something perfect on the first go. I think this is a little bit unfair because it really stifles our creative impulses and makes us feel as if we're not creating something that's worth making unless it's perfect. Something to remember is the creative process is really a journey. You're starting at step 1. You can't expect yourself to be all the way at step 20. It's a ladder that you have to climb. Another thing I think a lot of adults have a problem with is when they're making something, they'll constantly doubt themselves or even talk down to themselves by saying, this is silly, or this is a waste of time, or why would I spend time doing something that I can't make money off of? Remember that when you're creating, you're doing it for the sake of creating. You're making something for yourself. If your young self came up to you today and handed you something that they were working on, you wouldn't tell them that it was bad or a waste of time. You would be proud of them. Give yourself that gift. Be proud of the things that you make. Playing for play's sake. This is really something that I think a lot of us forget as we become adults. When we're young, we tend to walk through life with an open heart and open eyes. When we create something, we're doing it for ourselves, for the sheer joy of the tactile feeling of the paper on your hand. Enjoy the sensation of making something. We never worry about the expectations of those around us or even our own expectations. We draw a drawing and then toss it away, ready for the next one, ready to immerse ourselves in another experience. When I went out and worked on this nature doodle, I went into it knowing full well that the wind might blow it away, but I think that's part of why it's such a powerful exercise. We are creating and then we're letting go. Another really important part to rediscovering our inner child is really embracing that sense of awe and finding joy in just simple discoveries. Feeling the light on your skin, looking at the veins of the leaves that you choose to use in your nature doodle, looking at the texture on the stone, and looking at the way the light goes through the leaves when you're on your walk. These are all things that, as children, we would probably really enjoy looking at. Why, as adults, have we forgotten to just observe and notice? We can use this creative lens in all aspects of our creativity. I do this on a daily basis. If I'm waiting in line for a coffee, I'll use this as a time to notice how fabric bends on a shirt in front of me. The shadows fall and where the light is hitting in the sky. When we were out in nature, I ended up choosing my leaves mostly based on texture. I love to look at all the different textures in nature, and they are all so inspiring. This was my first nature doodle and I really enjoyed it. I think it was a wonderful opportunity just to spend some time outside and fully observe my surroundings. Maybe next time I'll focus a little bit more on color instead of texture, especially when the fall colors come in. Now, to put this all into practice, I challenge you to explore your natural surroundings. Gather some things and create your own nature doodle. I really hope that you join me on this creative practice, and if you do, I'd really love to see it. Go ahead and post on the Leah Griffith Facebook page, #MadeWithLeah. I want you to remember that this is an opportunity for us to explore and encourage each other. Don't feel like you need to create something that's perfect. And remember, nature is never perfect.